And welcome back. This is Kotal for the second UEC on this Friday, the 10th of November. Let's take a look. We have a contention in our hands. It is Smokestacks. So we got 260 as a player base, 133 for CSA, 127 for the Union. Let's take a look at our two teams. Starting out with the Union. You have 51st New York SB. We have A and V. 52nd New York, whose birthday it is today. 39th New York, 2 core. 20th New York under GC. And NYV, 6 New York. And that is it for the Union team, except for Artie. Let's see who they have on the guns. So we can fly across the map here. It is Purple Leo. Did a real good job last map with his Artie piece getting it back. 51st, so let us see who we have on CSA Artie. It's like 2 guns, 1 gun under Sergeant Dark from AGL, and another gun under Captain Surflex under LFL. So that is the Artie team. Let's take a look at what the CSA has for infantry on this map. I do like the fall setting. It is quite nice, so good job on Campfire Games on that. We have the 56 Virginia, the 20 Georgia, who is joined by First Mass. LFL under Colonel Famas. AGL under Sergeant Truslow. You have James Joker leading the 22nd Virginia out of GC. You got Captain Williamson leading 3rd Alabama. And Captain Fritz leading 8th Florida. That is it for the 2 teams. Slaughter's leading the 56. I think Major Canada is leading the 20th. But we are live at 40. Contention is all the way over here, so off we go. Oh God, it's in the open. This will be an interesting one. Let's see. I think the Union will have the advantage on this, but we'll see. Really, the only defense position, they could post up on the fence there. You got a small cover position for these rocks. This other side. Any ground? A little bit, not much. Now this is going to be a bloodbath. See who gets there first. Both teams are on the way. Question is the Union going to send any interception units, or are they going to just try to get to the point? It looks like they're just heading straight for the point. As is the CSA. Did they leave somebody behind, or is that just... No, that's just Artie. You can see CSA is coming down on this fence line. So we do have some intercept units here. I think this is a good decision by the Union here. Try to stack up the CSA, make them deploy early. You got several units that are doing this. You got 2 core, and here comes Killer with the A and V. And he is going to engage Fritz in 8th Florida here. This is a far more defensible position. Although we do have Williamson is going to try to bypass. Now, does he try to wrap up the Union, or does he go for the flag here? It's a pretty big decision at this point. The Union, I think, has him beat to the flag. So if he runs into the NYV here in the GC, I don't think he's going to be able to take him. But he may try to turn the corner on the flank. He's going to push forward. I don't think he'll have enough power, but we'll see what he can do. Yeah, he kind of got caught in the open now. He's taking fire from multiple angles here. He's going to get triggered pretty quick. So a nice idea to try to find an angle bypass the CSA. But looks like who joined him? AGL joined him, so he's got some support here. Kind of making a bit of a fight. But the rest of the CSA team has been stalled by this A and B 2-core maneuver. 39th has also pushed forward to try to get him a little further up. But a nice stall here by these two units. Now A and B did get a trigger. They got to fall back now. But that has given time for the Union to set up something of a defense here. Got SB, the main elements, here on these rocks doing overwatch. Defending the point directly is GC and 6 New York, and then kind of out on this left flank here. So they're going to pull back now. Was O'Keefe leading the 52nd New York. He's going to beat feet probably at this covered position here. So even though I was talking bad about Williamson and AGL, these show that they are smarter than me once more. So now they control this side of the field. They can potentially now take up this avenue of approach and approach the point at their leisure. But we'll see what they do. So, once again, these commanders have showed they are smarter than me at this game. But I'll try to catch up to them one day. So now you see that without A and B holding this corner, they've been pushed back. There's really nothing actually tying down these units, and they can mass and maneuver. And now the Union, I guess they could try to follow them if they want. It's risky because you still have the unit out here. You still got First Mass out here, and 56 and Slaughter still kind of watching the backside. But they've massed all their forces up here. Got SB has moved off and is trying to stop them. Let's see if there'll be enough. So this element here is in a decent position, but they are in a crossfire. So what momentum they have has kind of stalled out. Although they have successfully pushed back, Parker has had to fall back. That has left GC isolated. Weber's going to have to get out of there. And now they were able to push back this Union element, and they are going to have an opportunity to knock down this flag. So a good attack by the CSA. They are going to flood the center here. And the Union is now isolated piecemeal with this attack in the center. You got one unit out here, one unit over here. The rest of the Union team all the way back here. They've been able to kind of push back those units over there, but it doesn't really matter. The main fight is here in the center, and the CSA has won the decisive fight. You got FAMAS and Williamson in the center. They have neutralized the flag. They're going to have an opportunity to put theirs up. Parker fell back. He's under some pretty heavy fire now, as you see. Up that flag goes. Venom's in a decent position to counterattack, but he's getting stopped as well. Who's he engaging with? So Fritz has done a good job of tying down Venom and preventing him from stopping that flag. So a good engagement. Now the Union is starting to redeploy reinforcements down this way. Now the CSA is not going to hold on the point. They pulled back to a more defensible position. They're just going to overwatch it. Now the Union's going to try to decap, I believe. Maybe not. We'll see. No, ANV's just try to get a volley down.
Parker needs you to go push the point. We can't hold them off.
That's sound. I'll push him once we're loaded.
Hallo Flo, wo ist der Rest?
Was? Ich bin mit ein paar AMGs.
Here comes this ANV attack. Let's see if that'll be enough to take the flag down. Get across that open ground. I was trying to think of the word earlier. So, 8th floor is fixing. SB. All that years of education. What was it for? Alright, now the Union's flooding in with their full force here, trying to take the point down. And I think they will succeed. You gotta see, they gotta cross open ground. And that is eating up the Union team. Now the question is, does the CSA just kind of say, okay, we've neutralized the point, mission complete, or do they push the issue? And I do like the L shape here, as you can see. Unit guard in the flank, the rest with the main body, putting down some fire. And you do have another element has pushed up as well. You got the 20th and 1st Mass element here that's getting them into a good flanking position on these rocks. Union will go for the point. So that is going to have to force the CSA now to attack in a pretty costly open ground themselves here to get the flag down. Prevent the Union from getting that morale state bonus. That'll give them a good opportunity to knock down a lot of CSA casualties. Well, not too bad. Actually, the CSA is managing this fairly well. So the main thing is getting that guy that's taking the flag down. And El Presidente kept Mr. Sergeant Johan alive. He's the hero. I seen it. I got it on tape. That's why you need Dar. I don't see Dar in the match here. This is why the contention is not going well right now for the Union. It's all his fault. You don't have him in there. Yep, Prince knows the score. There's no point in hanging out once they get this flag down. Well, they haven't done it yet. You gotta finish it. You gotta finish it. You didn't get it down. There's nobody on it. It looks like somebody's on it, but he's not. He's actually a body. All right, there we go. Now they fixed it. All right, so at the so that's pretty much a wash for the first point. Where is the next one? It is over here in the woods. Who's gonna be able to get to it first? Actually, this unit here, they turn around. Is Mr. Weber and 2 Corps, Lieutenant Edgar. They got an opportunity to get to the point pretty quick, but they're gonna have to move. They take too long. CSA is gonna be able to set up there. This is the Union spawn, so they are trying to get their guys ready. But yeah, you can already see the CSA start to stream down this way. They know the score. Looks like the CSA will get there first, if nothing else, with this element. AGL. They don't have a lot of guys, but they might try to delay him just a little bit. They have one element coming in to hit him. There's a full unit under Edgar. And these 4 guys. Hold it.
Okay, scheiße.
Until reinforcements arrive. Hold until relieved. Until relieved. And they are relieved. So here comes James Joker. And here comes Weber. Fight his compatriots from the German Corps. So even though they won that fight, here comes the next element. It's Williamson. And I think they will, after that little meeting engagement, even though the CSA lost it, they did it enough to allow 30th Alabama to get here in time. They're not alone. They got the 20th Georgia here with them. You got other elements flooding in. Here comes AGL. They might get caught, though, here. Here comes Venom. Let's see where Venom goes in. He's going to come up behind those guys. He might be able to sneak up on them. Yep, SB will do it. There goes AGL. And they are not going to charge all the way in here, although they got additional elements. Here comes Killer. Here's Parker. Parker's going to get into it against Williamson. But Killer, he knows the score. He charges in to help him. Don't leave your buddy. Even if you're not all the way set, you help him out. That is how you play it, and that is how you win. And they just showed you how to do it. Not leave your buddy hanging. Although, SB was kind of caught off guard here. 8th Florida was able to finish him off. Here's another attack developing. Here comes Famas. He's going to try to ambush him as the Union comes up. Here they come. Nice attack there by LFL, trying to disrupt the Union. Yeah, this is pretty useful because right now the CSA has the flag, so that's giving time for their guys to get in position, get set, and just generally disrupt this Union line. So Killer and Parker are reacting to it, as they should, to help out their buddies, but they've now been pulled off of the point. And that's going to give the CSA time to get back where they need to be. Example, here we got 20th Georgia, 1st Mass, overlooking the point. Is that another attack with the CSA? Slaughter's doing the same thing. He's just trying to disrupt these guys in the back line. See if I can get a better angle on this. I kind of missed the fight. Sorry about that. Do my best in these woods. It's not easy. We do have a fight here on this right angle here between James Joker against 2 Corps. Looks like James Joker's getting the better of it. CSA is in a pretty good position to hold this point right now. They've done a couple good disrupting attacks that have prevented the Union from really consolidating and doing a push. We'll see, though, if they can overcome that right now and push forward. All right, here comes James Joker's going to finish off that element here. Clear it out and fall back. Don't get caught out in the middle. Kind of drawing some fire. Is this attack developing?
You know what, Spirit? Just independent fire here.
Alright, so here comes the 39th. It's going to occupy that old position here. But they might be in trouble. James Joker was waiting for him. He's going to get the cover, but he doesn't have any men left. James Joker kind of doing a little bait and switch on him.
Yeah.
Is this attack going on over here? Here comes... Wow, look at this. SP's going to try to overwhelm this element here. I don't think they have quite enough combat power, though. There's several CSA units over here. And they will weather that Union attack without too much difficulty. And here we go. Here's another interception. Williamson can try to disrupt this attack here by the against the A and V in 6 New York. Charge into them. They might not win this fight, but they are playing for time. You kill them, knock out their flags. You know, they got to get all set again. James Joker's going to come in as well. They are going to wipe out those 2 units. Nothing left of them, but a little bit of GC left, but not really. 2 Corps going to mop up whatever's left of them. But again, disrupts, delays. You just got to get reformed, get back in, eat up some time, get that clock down. Excuse me there. Ooh.
Dress right, dress.
Defense doesn't necessarily mean you have to just sit in a position and wait for the enemy. And get out there, disrupt them. Set their tempo. You just got to do it in a good way, and so far these guys are doing it in a good way. AGL took some hits, though. I think you got to get out of there now, Russell, or else you're going to get ambushed. Killer's going to make you. Ooh, Killer's maneuvering on him.
Left.
Yeah, see, you can do those little attacks, but you can't leave yourself open, or else Killer does that to you. There you go. Union trying to find a flank out here. It is Mr. O'Keefe. He's trying to find an angle to get in. We also have another attack towards point by 2 Corps. They're going straight in. See if they can get to the flag. They got that wall from that 20th Georgia and 1st Mass line shooting at them. And LFL's going to flank them too. Nice attack by FAMAS here. There we go. That little attack's been wiped out. O'Keefe's going to try to inch up a little bit, but now he's by himself pretty much. They won that little fight over there, but they've occupied the slot. But it's not a lot of time left on the clock, and they are really isolated. It might be too late, Parker. I don't know. Yep. So right now, they're taking losses, and this attack that went in really... it's good to try. It's good to try, but yeah, a bit of a waste of your unit. But, hey, at this point, hey, look, I respawn. Depending on where the new point is, I can reset and do what I need to do. So, maybe it's does a disruption as well. So, hey, now they're going to respawn right there in the open, and they can come out here to defend the point. So, I say it's a bad attack, but, that might have been 3D chess there. Get back over here, disrupt the CSA a little bit, be in a better position to respawn. Tickets don't matter as much in this map as far as individual losses. It's really the points that drive the change. It matters on the margins, but, a maneuver like that, it might be worth it, actually. So, like, here's Venom, though. SB is in position. Do have an enemy unit coming down the road. And it is Fritz. And Mr. Danny is coming down the road, but he's got a lot of support coming down behind him. Several units. So we'll see if SB can hold long enough for their friends to get up. GC has already joined them. Here's Mr. Weber.
den
nicht.
Rauch noch.
Hier.
Nie, Jungs. Ah, die werden gleich hier vor uns auftauchen, Jungs. Wahrscheinlich hier rechts am Zaun.
Nee, im Maisfeld.
Ja, ist ja am Zaun, am Maisfeld. Da kommen sie, da laufen sie, da laufen sie.
Still some fighting over on that other point there, which I think benefits the Union at the moment. So Williamson bypassing SB and getting on their flank here and shooting down into him. Good use of the corn here by Williamson. It is going to be very hard for SB to hold this position by themselves. They are going to need some help and help quickly. They're going to be able to hold off. You got GC over here, but that's not enough. Not against these units.
Try to get into the fence line for them. Use that snake fence to your advantage. Can't hold this. Right, gentlemen, by the left flank, they will quickly retreat.
Yep.
Quick and retreat.
And they are going to have to get out of there just in time because Fritz was going to finish them off if they didn't. But gives plenty of time to get the flag down. And even GC knows, hey, look, I'm out of position now. I got to get back. And the CSA is going to be able to dig in very hard here. It's going to be very tough to dislodge them. So a good attempt by SB, but didn't have enough support, I don't think, to be able to hold that. It's not against that concentrated attack by the CSA, so it's a tough one.
Unsere Fahne, unsere Fahne! Hab sie! Haltet Stand!
Linie aufbauen! Welches? Komm mit!
Ja, und der ist Professor.
Here comes an attack by A&V against GC. And they will quickly overwhelm them. So that'll give some opportunity for the CSA to move up. They've also got... Ooh, okay, what's going on over here? So 3rd Alabama pressing their attack. Trying to knock out 52nd on this flank here. They will succeed in pushing them out. Disrupting that little line. It's 39 trying to find an angle somewhere. God. This element here, these two units, Slaughter and Shaz here from First Mass, kind of disrupting the Union here. Edgar is now messing around with them. As the timer continues to go down, right now, timer's on the CSA side. They are up on tickets and they hold the point.
Ceasefire. Left face, boys. Quick to the left. Print time to check to them.
Oh my god.
Catch up, boys.
Oh my god.
Déchargé.
Full back. Recule, j'attends nord. Nord.
Recule derrière les gars.
Nord, les gars.
So good job here by the CSA. These two elements here has disrupted 2 Corps. Now they're all strung out. And nothing is contesting CSA main effort here. And they're going to be able to deploy as they choose. Same thing kind of going on out here with 3rd Alabama. They pushed up pretty far. So now you got SB as reformed, but they're fighting at a pretty significant distance here. And now it looks like we do have a Union attack developing a bit. Here comes Parker. He's going to try to move up on 3rd Alabama. See what Williamson does. Does he try to hold the line here, or does he fall back? So he is facing, look at this, 4 units by himself at the moment. Might choose, hey, I got to delay him. Or he might say, hey, I got to get back. Let's see what he decides. Got Jeff Davis battery over here trying to find the flank. And he has chosen to get out of there. I think that's the right call. We have friendlies out here. Well, they've thinned themselves out a little bit. Still got LFL here and AGL defending here, but did have, let's see, Fritz has moved out a little bit, although it looks like he's returning. See how the Union decides they want to attack.
Again, right up.
Weber's moved up. Putting some fire down into the flank here of JD, trying to finish these guys off here. They have succeeded in pushing him off. Williamson's going to try to catch him, though. And Weber has decided to retreat. I don't think he needed to. Interesting. I guess he was worried about tickets? I'm not sure. So Weber might have thought there was more than there was, but you know, here's SP moving up. Got O'Keefe here. You got Parker over here, so pretty strong line now on this side if they can press the attack. While the CSA is still a little bit out of place. But the longer they take, the more entrenched the CSA and they'll be able to react again. For example, they might be able to bring those units that are on that far side up to defend the corn there. And if that happens, it might be game over. They're almost on break-in already, and then they'll go to last stand, and that'll be it.
Just behind the point, in the corner.
Aim.
Here we got something going on. Here's Killer. He's going to try to change it up here. Can he sneak through the corn? Don't mind me. I'm just walking here. Oh. Right, so A and V has found the backs of the CSA line here. He's going to have an opportunity to knock him out. I don't think he has enough combat power to do it by himself, though. He needs some help from these other elements here, or else he's going to get slant. Yep, here comes LFL. They're going to mix it up. And they will succeed in knocking him out. That was a nice little flank maneuver. They kind of dislodged him, but the rest of the Union's too far out. They're starting to move up now, but I don't know if it'll be in enough time. It's tough to see, though. I mean, there's no way to know that they were doing that maneuver. There's no way they could see this, so... it would have just been serendipitous if they attacked at the same time. There was no way to coordinate that. But they are starting to attack now. A and B may have unsettled them enough to push off the flag. But the Union's got to go in with everything they got. I don't think they might be able to do it with just shooting at these distances, but yeah, you can see the problem right now is the CSA is able to concentrate fire, and here's Williamson's going to knock back GC. There goes that element. It is. Yeah, even now the time's up.
I give up. Union can't be fucked.
Yep. And I think that's it for the Union. They'll try for one last stand as they hit last stand. Contention's out almost by CSA spawn now, so poor Artie has nothing to do all game. That's how it is sometimes with Contention. Sometimes you can have a couple shots in, sometimes there's not a damn thing to do but counter battery. There we go, last stand, so every time the Union dies now, they stay dead. CSA well ahead on tickets. I always have a trouble calling contention because it really is a tactical fight for each point. It's hard to get an actual flow of the battlefield. It's more about how individual units perform, more than kind of having a cohesive plan going. So, although as an individual unit, you can really impact the flow of the battle. Isolating a unit, disrupting an attack, getting a flag down, holding a position. So. Oh, this point is way... Oh, it's this burning building. Oh, Lord. Oh, that's a walk. That is a hell of a walk. Bill's gonna try to get to it. Some other units might just try to decide to finish off where they stand. 39th has decided this is where we die. Oh, they're gonna try to get out of there, but good luck to you, boys.
Arke, do not Rambo. Arke, do not Rambo. Go back. Go back. You're Rambo. Damn.
Looks like we got... Do we have an attack going on over here? It's a couple elements of AGL. So the Union will get to the point first, and they might be able to dig in and try to even the fight out a little bit. I think it'll be enough to change the outcome, but it ain't over till it's over. It's an opportunity for an ambush here. By AGL, they might be able to catch Cav here in the flank. Apparently he's doing it for a Dixie Cup. That's what I heard. I mean, Dixie Cups are nice, you know.
Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. So. Einfach ihn hinterher, ne?
Ich hab einen. Hinter uns, einer.
Halten, schießen.
Ja, genau. Alles klar.
Hinter uns.
So, feiert jetzt will.
Da läuft einer alleine.
Oh, hinter uns. Sehr gut. Oh, nice, du hast ihn gekloppt. Oh, da kommen noch mehr Unionisten aus Norden, kommen noch Unionisten.
Da, über für die Stadtwüsten, da läuft ein Einzelner, wer kriegt...
Genau.
So 6 New York will get most of its men out. You'll have one CSA unit that has managed to get into this back line here. Who is it? It is it. 56, I believe. Yep.
Die kommen, glaube ich. Oder Mauer zu Anträge fassen.
Gott, ihr seid ja noch ganz weit weg, Menschenskinder.
Noch einen Meter von der Mauer.
They've kind of stacked up a couple Union elements here. Here's 52nd.
Feiert Will, feiert Will.
5, 6, 12, bitte machen, das ist das Ding.
Some good shooting there. CSA is starting to mass up its troops now. Already finally had something to shoot at. Been waiting all game, those poor men. Really not much left to say. That's why I'm kind of just enjoying watching it. The game's been over for a bit. But interesting to see how each unit tries to hold on till the end.
Push down, push down. Oh wow, why do you have to jump over? Let me chase you. Let me chase you. Alright, over this fence. Hey, what are you guys doing? Go. You can't jump.
Tiens, voilà du coup.
À droite,
À droite, vers là.
Attaquez dans le camp.
Ouais, la baguette, c'est une nouvelle stratégie. Oh, je suis pas mort.
That is the end of 2 Corps. I think Killer's the only unit left. A and B. Really left, yep. Decided to make their end here in this barn. Not a bad spot to make their end.
Rebs coming to the hole.
Independent fire.
Kind of an Alamo thing going. They got tar gray as John Wayne. Throwing the fire in the that dynamite room or the powder room at the end. Many of you have seen that movie way back in the day. 50s something. Tar Gray lives! Oh, no he doesn't. Oh, last man to die. Alright, that's it. Pretty one-sided fight, I'll be honest with you, with this one. CSA kind of outplayed the Union. Although the Union won the last one, so we're 1-1. It's always fun. Good way to start the weekend. Hope you all had a decent week. If not, hope you have a good weekend at least. Let's see what we got for scores here to end it. 761 CSA, 910 for the Union. Alright, that's all I got for today. Hope you all enjoyed. See y'all next time. It is Kotel signing off.